What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is January 11th, and I'm going to be talking about the 49ers. First of all, before we go ahead and talk about different themes, is I am really happy that they went ahead and had this type of season. They had 10 consecutive wins, 5 being because of Brock Purdy, and Brock Purdy is Mr. Irrelevant, but you can consider him being responsible for 6 of the wins because Jimmy Garoppolo was originally the starter for the first little bit of the season because Trey Lance got hurt in the second game of the season. He ended up going ahead and getting hurt, Jimmy G did. And so, with that being said, we saw against the Dolphins team, who at the time was really good. They are definitely struggling right now. But at the time, they were really good. They came in and they started doing okay. I mean, it was really close until the end, and the defense went ahead and started doing good. But we saw Brock Purdy, and he went ahead and made it so the Niners went ahead and win, including having a really good big drive that made them go ahead and win that game. So with that being said, Brock Purdy has been very consistent. I'm really happy, and he is the first Niners since I think his name's Jeff Garcia. I've never heard of him before, but I think it was 2001 or something like that. That season, he went ahead and had, for his first 5 or 6 games, he had 2 touchdowns in each game. 2 or more touchdowns. And that is what Brock Purdy has right now. 2 or more touchdowns in 6 consecutive games. So, with that being said, that is a really good stat to go ahead and see from Brock Purdy, who's Mr. Irrelevant, which if you don't know what that means, it means he was the last pick of the NFL draft. All in all, there was no picks after him. So, to see him do this good, it's really a good story. And if the Niners make it to the Super Bowl, even if they lose, which I definitely want them to win, obviously. Any fan wants their team to go to the Super Bowl or World Series or whatever you're a fan of. But, I mean, if they went ahead and just made it to the Super Bowl, what a good story it would be with having all the things that have happened to the Niners. I mean, out of all the teams, I feel like they could have had the most excuses. I mean, they were on their third string QB for almost half the season, and he was doing really good. And Deebo Samuel wasn't even playing half the time. He was hurt, so he should be coming back, I believe. I haven't been looking at that, but I think he might be coming back sometime in the playoffs. So hopefully, when he comes in, he is as good as he has been, maybe even better. We have Christian McCaffrey now, who is also really good. George Kittle, who's been good. Brandon Ayuk, who's been good. And then also on defense, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner. I mean, you can look at multiple different people. Talanoa Hufanga has also been really good. So this, I mean, is a stacked team, and I'm really glad to go ahead and see the season that they went ahead and had. But the season is not over yet. They have now the playoffs, so they're going against the Seahawks for the first round, the wild card. It is a home game for us, so that, first of all, is in our advantage. And I mean, I was feeling really good coming into this game up until I realized that California right now is, I mean, they're getting flooded all over the place, which is really good. I mean, flooding's not the best, but we have been needing that water. But the thing is that on Saturday, which is when this game is being played, it's supposed to be a downpour. It's supposed to be pouring down rain. And so with that being said, the Niners are just proven and statistically proven to not have the best record in the rain and not do that good in the rain. I mean, I think about when they went against the Colts last season, and that was not a good game when it was raining. So with that being said, that is something that's going really good for Seattle. They're needing all the chances that they can have coming against this hot of a team. And, I mean, Seattle isn't that bad of a team. I mean, everyone thought they were going to be terrible. I thought they were going to be terrible. Their fans thought they were going to be terrible. Probably even some teammates and team players and all that, and maybe even Pete Carroll thought that they weren't going to have that good of a season. I mean, this was a rebuild season with them, and I mean, they have been shocking everyone. So, I wouldn't be surprised if some weird thing happened, and they shocked everyone in the playoffs and beat the 49ers in the wild card. So, I really hope that does not happen. But now, going away from all that bad stuff, and I don't want to put that all out in the world, but I just did. So, hopefully that doesn't happen. Whoever controls the outcome of these games somewhere in our heads and stuff, maybe God, if you believe in him, whatever you believe in. But anyways, that just was a weird little getting off the tracks and a little bit like off topic, but anyways, back on topic is that last game that they played against the Cardinals, really good game. Brock Purdy had 179 yards. He went 15 for 20, which means that he completed 75% of his passes, so he continues to stay consistent, and he had 3 touchdowns, so that was really good. And I mean, George Kittle, he gave 2 of them to him, and that was also really good, and then he gave another one to Christian McCaffrey. So, with that being said, it was all around a good game. He had 3 touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey did really well, and Elijah Mitchell did the best, and, you know, I wasn't expecting that, but he had about, I believe, 55 yards, somewhere around that range, and he had 2 touchdowns. So, really good to see Elijah Mitchell is still around. So, if something hopefully does not happen, but if something was to happen in the playoffs to Christian McCaffrey, we do have a reliable backup running back. So Elijah Mitchell looked really good. I'm going to give him my player of the game because without him, this game could have been a lot closer, I believe. So with that being said, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And I believe the next game, or not the next game, but the next video will go ahead and be either a really good one or a really sad one. It will be after the playoffs. I'll be reviewing that, and that'll be in about a week, but I haven't had enough time to be posting every day. So with all that being said, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.